fidelity of this examination is unquestionable. The good news is that this year we did not pick many fake examinations, even though we had a lot of plans in the back room from certain teachers in certain hotspots where we are observing very keenly. The downside this year is that there have been a lot of rains, and we have had challenges in Marsabit, in the other northeastern areas like Garissa and Wajir and Mandera and Tana River. And we are also on standby for Lamu because we have a lot of floods. We have had to right-size some schools by moving them to safe areas, and I want to assure the nation that every child shall take the exam this morning. We have 10 helicopters in addition to the police helicopters that are at our disposal. If and when required, they will lift exams and take them to exactly where they are required and pick them back to the container. I want to say that going forward, we require everybody's participation and fidelity in this process. My message to the students this morning is that they have absolutely nothing to worry about. Every child is born with a special tact in his brain. And since we are going to have 100% transition, there should actually be really no pressure. Let me also take this opportunity to warn very firmly the very few center managers who may attempt to block children from taking exams for whatever levies they were illegally levying the children. That if they do so, they will have themselves to blame. You can't stop a child from taking an exam because he failed to pay 300 shillings, which in the first place was not legal. So every child must be given access, unfettered access to the examination, and if there are issues, they can be sorted out later. There are a handful of schools, but the important thing is that the government is at hand where there is a requirement of boarding the students. Like for this region, you even made sure there was food, and the children, as they are boarding, they'll be provided.
Education Cabinet Secretary there, Professor George Magoha, speaking on the ongoing examinations that have kick-started today morning across the country. We'll be getting more details from Kevin Mutai, who is in Tana River County and representing the coastal region, on the developments and the progress of the examinations.